Namaste. I, Javin Indu, Assistant Professor, Department of Science and Technology, Faculty of Education and Methodology, Jayoti Vidyapit Women's University. Today, I will discuss the introductory part of communication. So, let's start. First of all, I will discuss the definition of communication. Communication is the process of transmitting the information from one place to another place. Communication is the process of transmitting information from one place to another place. So communication is basically process of transmitting the information from one place to another place. Suppose you are communicating, you are talking with your friend. So this is the communication. This is the process of the transmitting the information from your friend to you. So it is a process. If two persons are talking, if you are watching TV, and if you are watching this video, this is also the part of communication. Basically, it is the process of transmitting the information from one place to another place. Next is elements of communication. Elements of communication mean the devices which we will use to transmit the information from one place to another place. So that devices are the elements of communication. So elements of communication are transmitter, channel, receiver. These are the mainly you can say that mainly elements. These are the main elements of any communication system. Transmitter, channel, receiver, these are the main elements of any communication system. Now we will draw a simple block diagram of a simple communication system in which we will use transmitter, receiver, channel. So let's draw. This block is for transmitter. And this block will be used for receiver. This line is the channel. So friends, this is the simple block diagram of simple communication channel in which we use transmitter, receiver, channel. First of all, we will discuss transmitter. Transmitter is a device. Transmitter is a device which is used to transmit the information. Transmitter is used to transmit the information towards the receiver. And receiver is also device which is used to receive the information from the transmitter. So transmitter is used to transmit the information and receiver is used to receive the information which is transmitted by the transmitter. When we transmit the information, and we can say that when we transmit the signal, then that signal will travel through the path. That path is called channel. Channel is nothing but a path through which information is transmitted towards the receiver. Or in simple words, we can say that channel is a connection which connects the transmitter and receiver. Channel is used to connect transmitter and receiver. When information travels through the channel, then some unwanted disturbance added. That unwanted disturbance is called noise. To understand this block diagram, let's take an example. Suppose you are calling to your friend from mobile phone. So your mobile phone is a transmitter and your friend's mobile phone is receiver. When your friend pick up the phone and say hello, that time your friend's mobile phone is transmitter and your mobile phone is receiver. In the mobile phone, already transmitter and receiver built. So in every mobile phone, transmitter section and receiver section is also available. Next, we will discuss types of communication. There are two types of communication. First is point-to-point communication. Point-to-point communication means in which we will use only one transmitter and one receiver. In the point-to-point communication, there is only one transmitter and only one receiver. For example, telephone is an example of point-to-point communication. So when you are talking when you are talking with your friend via telephone, then telephone comes under the point to point communication, because at that time only one transmitter, your telephone is the transmitter and your friend's telephone is the receiver. So in this communication, only one transmitter and only one receiver is available. That's why telephone comes under the point to point communication. Next is broadcast communication. In the broadcast communication, single transmitter and multiple receivers are available. In the broadcast communication, single transmitter and multiple receivers will available. Like TV is also a part of broadcast communication. Suppose you are watching the channel 100. So 100 channel can watch anyone from any TV. So there are channel 100 is only one transmitter which are transmitting some information which you are watching. Then transmitter is the single channel 100, but there are multiple receivers available. And also radio is also a part of broadcast communication, because in the radio also single transmitter and multiple receivers are available. Suppose you want to in the radio you are listening a song. So that song multiple users can listen from any radio. So for that song only one transmitter which are transmitting that song, but there are multiple receivers who are listening that song. So TV and radio are the examples of broadcast communication. So students, your today's task is, first of all, you will draw the block diagram of a simple communication system. After that, you will do the mentally exercise. What is the transmitter? What is channel? What is receiver? And after that, you have to know what are the types of communication. So these are the exercise which you will do. I hope you are satisfied with my today's digital session. If you have any query, please mention in the comment section. Thank you.